Hey everybody, Ray, Rapid 6 Tactical. It's another beautiful day here on the prairie. Getting a lot of much needed rain. Been doing it all night, so far most of the day. So it's looking pretty good. So we're not doing much training. I was in here ripping some more boards to put up some more targets together. So when this rain does stop, we go outside and get some shooting done. But I've been asked a lot lately, even today, about pistol optics and people if they should buy it or they shouldn't buy it. Well, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of pistol optics. Kind of an old timer, I guess people would say. You know, this is my favorite type of weapon to shoot right here. This is a SIG 1911 Scorpion Carry. It's got the 4 1/4 inch barrel. Basically, that's fancy for officer model, and that's what I like to go with. I don't have an optics ready mount on here, nor do I want one. I believe in muscle memory, and I don't aim a lot in close quarters through the sights. I rely, like I just said, on muscle memory. Now, when people go in, a lot of new people today, a lot of new shooters, go in and make a mistake of telling the guy behind the counter that they don't have much experience or it's their first pistol. And especially if they're a woman, they get thrown the gamut at them. Oh, you need this, you need that, you need this optics, you need these batteries, you need this holster, blah, blah, blah. And really trying to upsell everything. And so if you go, don't make that mistake. Or stand your ground. You don't need thousands of dollars in optics and all these fancy things. You need to get your pistol, you need to train. Now that's the hard part, because what was it, 90% of Americans or more don't own an acre of land. So they're stuck in the urban areas. And a lot of people got to travel 2 hours to get outside of the city to have a place to shoot. Or they're spending 20, 30, 40 bucks a month in membership dues to inside ranges, which you can't really train efficiently for any combat scenarios at an indoor range, because you can't do double taps, you can't do quick strings. Any type of real world drill or scenario, they're not going to let you do because of insurance reasons, and most people don't know really how to shoot. So for me, I always tell them, fire 1,000 rounds at minimum out of your pistol, practicing your situations when you can, and your muscle memory and your accuracy. I know this might hate a lot of people, might tell them old-fashioned or whatever, I don't care. I've been shooting a long time, I do what's right for me, and I do it right for my students. Training, training, training. Get out there, get it done. I have friends that have optics, they run optics, and they're really fast, they're really accurate, but these guys train every weekend. And they have the ability to do it. That's their sport, that's their hobby. They compete. But the average American maybe touch their gun to shoot it maybe twice a year. Police officers that maybe qualify once a year. And that's the first time they shoot it, because rounds are expensive, range, time, and all that stuff costs money. And everything ain't cheap. Maybe get a Mantis or some dry fire. Go downstairs. We used to practice for trigger squeezes, putting a dime on the front sight tip and hold that long double action squeeze, and that hammer go off, and that dime stay on the front without falling off. Be able to do that multiple times. Get your action and your trigger pull correct. A lot of things you do without having to go outside and spend money to do that. Practice your draws, picking up your clothes. Make sure your front sight post isn't snagging on everything. Have a nice holster that you're confident in. And, protect yourself, protect your family. Get some training. I'm going to get back to work here. Good talking to you. Rapid 6 Tactical, out.